people, thank you very much for coming here. The Grey Creek Hall, it's a beautiful old building. There's a picture of me over there from 1978 in front of the Grey Creek Hall where I was hanging out when I first started learning how to juggle. Now there was a pile of people here today cleaning the place, just to get out the energy of the appreciation of this place. I think we should all give the people who cleaned it and take care of it a big round of applause. They did a great job, and it's a beautiful zone, and it's a really cool place, and there's a new kitchen. The kitchen's new, and here it was a good trip to make it happen. So, basically, when you're over 60, you get to tell stories. So I'm going to tell a few stories. Some of them are more informative and maybe interesting, and some of you old people may relate because you've been there, and some of you young people might not have a clue about what the 70s and 60s were about, even though you probably do because it's been told over and over. But we're going to do some stuff together. It's kind of like an experiment here. And it's a new game for me, so I can see you all, kind of. And what I want you to do is, like, sometimes I get a bit too carried away in rambling in my speech and my stories, and I get too excited. And if I start getting too excited and I'm not making clear sense and it's rambling like crazy, stick up your hands, and then I know that, oh, okay, come down. Also, if I'm too loud and aggressive, because I am the loudest guy in the Kootenays. Actually, I'm the loudest guy wherever I am. And also, if it gets boring, my rambling on the story thereof, put your hand up. I will be trying to juggle. I'm not quite as good as I used to be, so if I drop, don't go, oh, boo. Clap. And we'll keep your hand up and I won't feel so shitty. Check this out. Watch. Here we go. Watch. Wait. One handed knot. Another one. Watch. Wait. Hold it. One handed knot. Come on. I've done it. Here we go. One handed knot. Check it out. Here it is. Ah. Oh, and I did it. Okay, wait, you ready? Actually, you want to see me undo them? Yeah? No way. Okay, we're going to start off with a little bit of magic here. Oh, that's brand new deck. Too slow. I thought I had an older one here. Okay, cool. Oh, actually, I need some help from the man. See what happens with that. Oh, I don't think we want that man in here tonight. I was actually going to do some card tricks, but I'm actually sick of these. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I needed that. I feel a lot better now. Watch close. We're going to do the cups and balls. So cool that I know all of you. Everybody's from here, right? Not everybody. Some people aren't from here. Who aren't from here? 2, 3. Who is from here? Who does not know where the hell they were from? You've had the whole world of them like that. Watch close. We're going to do the cups and balls. A very old trick. And most of you have probably seen it before. Watch this. Cup through cup. Cup. Here, we'll have them tested. Make sure there's no trap buttons or magical doors. Is it solid?
Solid.
It's solid. Solid. They're actually solid gold. Covered with copper to protect the gold. This one's solid too, see? Was yesterday anyway. Watch close. hard balls. We have 3 hard balls. Some people are gifted. Watch close. I take this ball here like so. I grab it like so. I send it off to the outer cosmos, the intergalactica, to the world of Venus. I take this ball here. I grab it like so. I send it off to the world of your anus. I take this one here. I go, no. I'll have to wait till I get home and get that one later. No, they come back to that ugly ozone again. Watch close, watch close. One there, and one there. Now, I take the ball from here. See the ball? Lighten up, it doesn't work unless you believe. See the ball? Yeah. All right. Now I can stick the ball there, and the ball goes from there to there. See, now you know how easy it is to start a new religion. What should we call it? Watch close. One there. If you would have taken the ball from here, if I would have stuck it under there, there'd be none there, there'd be 2 there, and there'd still be 1 there. Watch this one. This is my mom's favorite bit. She loves this bit. Can you see? Yeah. I was going to get you all to stand up. I forgot. You can all see it? The ball? My mom's favorite bit. Check this out. This is called cosmic penetration. Watch close. I'm now going to let you into my secret. I'm going to show you how I do the magic. Watch closely, otherwise you will miss it. We put 1 there. We put 1 there. And there's 1 ball there. I'll put them all closer to the end. You can see them better there, right? Take that ball, it goes in here. I take this ball here. It goes in here. But look, there's still 1 ball there. But this ball here comes back. It's called the French draw. Looks like I take it, but I fake it. And then when I lift the cup, I drop the ball. You silly people. Wait, I take this ball here, it goes in here, but look at this one comes back. Watch close. How many balls are there? 2? You're right, damn it. But if you would have said 3, I would have made 3. Watch close. 3 balls. These are going to vanish. Watch, they will now vanish. Here they go. There, they're gone. How many now? 3. Almost. Getting to be like real magic now, isn't it? Watch close. Watch close. I'm now going to make this ball vanish. Watch. This ball is going to vanish. Here it goes. Magic dust came off. The ball is now vanished. You do not believe me, so I will bring it back. Wait. How many balls now? 3. Watch close. 3 balls here, 1 there. 3 balls here. Here's the 3 balls. They go here. What we have here. Tell you what, people. Should have been watching my feet the whole time. Wait. Wait. Psych. All right. So, let me see. Let's start with this over here. Okay, basically, here I am in Iceland. And I had these gigs, like I started traveling kind of young, and I took the university money and started traveling, and then I found I couldn't stop. And then I started performing, and then I ended up seeing wherever I could get to, anywhere, Europe or Australia or wherever. And I got to do Nunavut, which was when they got their independence in '99, and half of Canada didn't even know they got their independence, the Inuits, because CBC was on strike. And then that was a great gig, hanging out with the throat singers and doing the sleigh with the dogs. And they gave me this polar bear outfit, and it was so trippy, man. Eating raw caribou and stuff. It was a really good experience. So anyways, I get to do Iceland too. A buddy of mine married an Icelandic gal. So end of the summer, got to go to Iceland. I had to fly out of London. And he gave me a gig where I could do shows, plus teach juggling at the mall in Reykjavik. And Reykjavik is the only real town, big town there, and it's not even that big. Could never understand how the Icelandics did it. Like, it's dark there all the time, and it's an ancient culture, and there's not that many of them. And you'd be thinking they'd be in bed half the winter because it's so friggin' dark. There's just as many supposedly in Norway as there are in Iceland. Anyways, I get this gig, and I go there, and it was pretty interesting. The hot water, like I go to the bathroom, and the hot water side, all the porcelain has been carved out from the sulfur hot water. And they run everything there on sulfuric water, thermals from under the earth there, greenhouses and the whole 9 yards. It was pretty cool. So anyways, I go to the mall, and they say, you got to be there in the morning, and you're going to do a show, and we're going to video it for the TV, and we're going to have school kids there. And I said, okay, cool. I said, morning, I'm not that good. The brain doesn't open up till after 7, as far as I'm concerned. But they said be there. So I get there in the morning, and I hadn't done indoor shows. I've been doing street outside all summer. So they did the show, and they had all these kids, and like, Icelandic people are blonde and blue-eyed, and most of them have long blonde hair. So what I usually do is I do a fire finale, and I get 3 guys up, they throw me my torches, 3 torches. And what happened was, the 3rd guy, when he throws me the last torch, I always throw a torch back as a surprise. And they usually, it's really perfect to them, they catch it. And here's all the kids behind the teacher. He misses it. He goes into this girl's long blonde hair and starts it on fire. And I'm like, oh God, they had to put it out, a big commotion, and people were freaking out. It was all black and golden, beat up, and you're not going to have that job anymore, and you can't do any shows, and you can't juggle, keep juggling, or this or that. And then it was like, oh, come on. And then, my friend was there. She talked to him in Icelandic, and I talked to him in English, and they let me do the shows, and then by the end of it, they loved me. And then I got to travel around Iceland for 5 days, and it's a pretty cool place. It's weird, they should have called Greenland Iceland and Iceland Greenland, because Greenland's all ice, and Iceland's kind of all green. It's kind of a weird place, but rainbows, hot springs, beautiful place, really different. And you stay in storm shelters. They have them all over Iceland, so you always got a free place to stay, and you can stalk it. And the original geyser, it's this big mouth, and you get out, you can almost get your head taken off because it shoots this boiling hot water up every 3 minutes, and you can't help it when I go down or when it goes back down. It's a pretty cool thing there. Anyways, then I ended up being in Thailand once, and I was in Chiang Rai, it's northern Thailand, and these guys said, oh, let's go to this village way out in the boonies. And juggling's been a really great thing for me in the form of opening up worlds in other countries by being able to juggle. So we got this place, took a couple hours on a bus on this dirt road in the middle of nowhere in northern Thailand. And the village is like, where is it? And it's all like built into the dirt. It looked like, they're all like earth lodge type places. And he said, oh no, this is great. And we go meet the people, and they weren't very happy, and they weren't very affluent. And they were going to show us their beads and all their stuff, and he was trying to promote them, and they didn't dig us being there really much. And then it was like, okay, let's get out of here. And they said, yeah, you got to go wait for the bus again, and who knows when it's going to be there. And they had a table. So on the table we're hanging out, it's boiling, and it's like, oh man, how long's the bus? We don't know. And I look over at the table, and there's a machete on it. And I thought, oh, well, I can hang out and play with the machete. So I start flipping it, and then this kid shows, and then another guy, and every time I throw it to the other hand, they go, ooh! I throw it back, ooh! And it's like, that's their life, is the machete, and it was sharp. And so they start, ooh, and more people start coming. And then I said, well, give me another one. And one of the kids brings me another, and I'm doing two, right? I'm throwing two machetes, because I used to juggle them before that, so I knew what to do, but not usually that sharp. Anyways, they come, and the next thing you know, I say, oh, there's tons of people here now, give me three. And by then, they got the whole village down there, and they're all going, ooh, ooh, ooh. Every time I throw it, they're all going, ooh, ooh, ooh. And then I was done, and just at the end, it was kind of perfect. I nipped my finger, and so there's blood, right? And it's like, oh yeah, they loved it. You know, it's like the only people in the world that love my whip are like Mexicans and all that. In America, I've never had good luck. Europe, too loud, too aggressive. They love that I cut myself. And then they say, come on back in. And they took us in and big smiles and fed us this royal food and gave us all, showed us all this jewelry, started almost trying to give it to us. And nothing like the shit they showed us before. And then it was like, oh, time to get the bus. You can go. We're down. We get on the bus and boom. It's kind of fun. So, I did one other kind of funky thing. I was in an island with Dominica with Mike Needham, actually, and Lana Ringrose. And I wasn't really doing shows, kind of just doing shows then. And it's kind of a weird island, Dominica. It's thousands of black people, poor. They had a hurricane. They grew food for all the other islands, which were affluent and full of tourism, but they had black sand beaches. It wasn't that cool an island. But it was busy and big, and they had this town called Rousseau. And Mike and I said, let's go check it out. We go there, and they have this big, huge, at nighttime, they had this huge rally. Hundreds and hundreds of people, and all the political guys are saying their thing and doing their thing. And I was like, I had my equipment, some of my stuff with me, and I'm like, oh, cool. People, show. So I'm at the back, and I pull out my torches, because in those days I could juggle it in the dark, pitch black, and juggle torches. I had it down. So I started to juggle the torches, and I said, okay, Mike, I'm going to do this. He said, okay. And next thing you know, nobody's at the rally part. They've all come around me, and there's hundreds of people there. And the guys who are doing the rally thing are, you know, going away, and they quit speaking their spiel on the diplomatic bullshit that goes on there. And all of a sudden, Mike says, come on, Angus, let's get out of here, man. They're going to get us. And next thing you know, we're running down the road and put everything away. We get the hell out of there. All right. Thank you. Excuse me. Kind of a new bit. That one takes a lot of me. So, let's do sit on here and stick. Pull my ear. I think I got it. Okay, check it out. So, juggling's kind of like a metaphor of my life. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you. I think it's kind of a metaphor for most of our lives. But what happens is, I just kind of got into juggling while most people were going to school. Yeah. Boom, boom. Check it out. Whoa. Yeah. I gotta get this. Thank you. So here I am, I guess 70, out of high school, get a gig at, well, I kind of had a job at Long Beach on the west coast of Vancouver Island. I just started getting into smoking weed. Used to shovel the roofs in the winter. We got a lot of snow where I grew up, like here. And we'd get a lid of ragweed from Mexico. And then I moved to Long Beach. And then I learned about LSD. And some guy from Berkeley moved in, and I had a job where I could cut wood for the campsites and paint houses. Had my little 250 BSA motorbike, which at the end of the summer was, the crankcase was half full of sand, being on the beach so much. But then I started learning about spiritualism and other alternative thought patterns, and realizing that university wasn't really what I was going to do that year. So I went to see my folks and told them in the middle of the summer, and they said, well, son, we think you're not going to get that money like the rest of the family to go to UBC. And I said, well, that's okay, I'll work and get it. Come back at the end of the summer, have a great summer, tripping my brains out, and good people, good times, great hikes. Ultimate place to be in the world at Long Beach when it's sunny, which is rare. It's usually pissing rain. Get back at the end of summer, son, we think going to Europe would be an education in itself. You can have that money. Get on the plane to fly to London. Buddy says as he's taking me to the airport, here, eat this. Okay, 2 grams of hash. Altitude and eating drugs. I was like so fucking out of it, man. And the girl be shaking me. Are you okay? You okay? Yeah. Boom. Get to London and don't have a clue what to do. End up found a park to sleep in, St. James Park. Wake up in the morning and here's a couple of elkies leaning against each other with a newspaper over them, dew all over them in their trench coats. It was pretty cool. Eventually I get to Amsterdam. And I think, oh, like Vancouver, it was just weed in the 60s and 70s. It wasn't hash, and hash was from Montreal. They were big for that. So, okay, now I can go buy some hash. And I found out about this guy in a park in Amsterdam called Vondelpark Park. So I go into the park, find the guy, and he sells me an ounce of hash for $30. And I was like, wow, so cool, 19 years old, you know. And then I go and I buy a pipe, and then I come back in the park, and there's this guy sitting on a bench, his ass is there and his feet are there. He's about this far away, and he's a black guy, and he's sitting there and he's going, hey man, you want to buy some shit? You want to buy some shit? I said, no man, it's okay, thanks, I got some. What do you got? What do you got? Oh, a little bit of hash. Oh, let me see. So I handed him an envelope and I showed him just a little corner of it. And he dove off the bench like this and hit me full on. I go flying, the hash goes flying, he lands on me, so he doesn't have to see him, almost knocks me out. He gets up, and by the time I get up, I go, what happened? And I look at him, hey, what are you doing? He said, you forget you, buddy. I said, no, give me my hash back. Hey, what are you doing? Naive. No, get out of here, man, get out of here. And he's sitting back on. Next thing you know, he whistles, and 3 huge black guys come out from behind the bush. And then he pulls a knife and he starts spitting, and then these American and Dutch guys said, dude, you can't even hang out in this park anymore because they'll stick you. These guys are hardcore. My first intro to traveling. It was quite a trip. That night I met some guys who just flown in from LA, and one of them used to be with Maharishi. Found that his artistic values were getting killed because he was the right-hand man to Maharishi, who came here in the 60s, and he found himself wearing a suit, and he was an artist, so he quit. The other guy was 1 credit away from his physics degree, his master's, and he quit. And they said, we're going to Afghanistan. You want to come? We're going to buy a van. I said, cool. Sounds great. I didn't know where I was going, so we did. And we ended up in Afghanistan, and it was a beautiful trip, man. We actually bought a van off this guy who sold vans in front of the American Express in Amsterdam.
I sold vans.
Yeah? All right. See, somebody else knew. Yeah, it's cool. But he was a scammer. And so we get to Germany.
I worked with a scammer.
Yeah, well, he would put 2 engines together. He could drop that engine in 2 minutes on a Volkswagen. So we get to Germany, and these guys are, vegetarian. I'm like, what the fuck's that? Alternative, E-chain. What do you mean E-chain? And the van was dying. They said, okay, we're going to throw the E-chain. They got these things, and I didn't have a clue. I was like, city boy, meat and potatoes. So they throw the E-chain, and it said, go back to the source. So we go back to Amsterdam on acid in a lightning storm. It was so cool. And we meet up with the guy and say, you fucked us over, dude. And he said, you know what, I did. And I like you guys. Stay until I sell the rest of my vans. We'll pick a choice van, and I want to go with you. I've always wanted to go. So that's what happened. And he would fix 5, 6 vans every stop, all the way through. Yugoslavia coastline, Dalmatian coast. You can see 100 feet deep, fish, huge, just swimming. Beautiful places. Greece, Turkey, Iran. Beautiful. Get to Afghanistan, they met a guy, they had $500, these 2 guys, each, and they had to buy a van and make it there. And then once they got to Kabul, they were able to be taken care of by this guy. And he said, he was a big smuggler, they said, and he was going to set them up to smuggle hash back to Colorado, where they were from, in 71. And they said, we just got to get there to see him. I said, well, whatever, I'm not involved with that, but I'm coming. So we get there, and then they go do their thing, they meet him, and eventually they did that whole number. And it was really cool, because one of the guys, 15 years later, I'm hitchhiking along the road in Idaho to a rainbow festival. And I got hair and beard, and I knew it was him, and he picked me up hitching. And I was in the back, and he had some other people, because they were all hitching to the rainbow too, and they got out, and then I said, hey, Bill, it's me. He said, what? Come on in. So I go up into his place, and he's got a ranch and a wife and a kid, and he was a horse guy. He worked for the city, and he also shoot horses, and he said, this is what I got from that time. It was pretty cool. Anyways, I get to Kabul, and I meet a guy who's an Afghani 21, and he has a boutique shop, him and another guy. So in those days, they couldn't approach white-ass people because they were Afghanis, so I was the liaison to bring them people so they could make hash for them and put it in their shoes and do all that kind of stuff. And then they'd press the only hand-pressed place in the world. He would press once a month, and he'd have this blister beyond belief, like red. And then he'd show me the pressers. I'd meet them at night because the people would come and pick the pollen that they wanted their hash made out of. And the pressers, in 20 years, it's sitting there and they're smoking. This is called a hubbly bubbly. I brought this back. This is what they'd smoke out of. Big time. And they'd sit there and smoke, and they'd hand press it and throw it on coals. And you'd look at their hand, and they had a thin film of skin around the outside, and the inside was thick. You couldn't even put a nail through it. They've been doing it for so many years. Pretty interesting. Anyways, this one guy, he was a journalist from Amsterdam, from Holland, not Amsterdam, and he lost his passport, and so it was taking him months to get a visa, and he was dying. It fucked him up so bad he couldn't deal with it. So when it was time to leave, we left, and I said, okay, I'm going to have hash put in your shoes too, just like I'm having hash put in mine. He said, okay, because I said, you can sell it when you get home. He didn't smoke or anything. He was a straight journalist, super good guy. And I took care of him for about a month. And then I left, and then he caught up to me because of these sandstorms. He couldn't get through the borders because the sandstorms were so intense. We go out every day. And then we meet these Gucci people, they're nomads, and they travel with camels through 4 countries, Turkey, Afghanistan, Iran, India, and into Russia. Wild people, and they get in the bus, and they just look like they're right out of the earth, and the bus would go to the border, have to come back because the sandstorm was so intense. He caught up to me. We ended up getting through the border, which was pretty scary, Mashhad, Iran, and then we get to, eventually we get to where we're going to get a bus back to Amsterdam. And we happened to get on the bus, and they wouldn't let they took all the they're all Turkey people, and they get out in Frankfurt, and then from then on, they just dropped us in the middle of the highway, so we had to hitchhike. We hitchhiked to the border, and the guy picked us up hitchhiking and said, yeah, these guys are hitchhiking, and the border guy said, okay, just go into the office. They were cool about it. Go in, and the main guy's there behind his desk, and he says, empty your pockets. And they weren't looking at our bags in the guy's car, and I said, just empty your pockets. And I go to empty my pockets, and I look down, and here's my buddy, and his soles of his shoes have come apart, and all the hash and the plastic is sticking out of his shoe. And that was it. They didn't do anything. They were, okay, yeah, you guys can go. And get in the car, and they pointed it down at him, and the guy's driving, and it was like, and then he got off and did everything. What do you think? Reincarnation, or is it multidimensional forces happening all at once?
Hard to say. All of the above.
Was God the creator, or UFOs? Do you think guys who ride bicycles all the time, that live on their bikes, have more semen or less?